Hi, so this is our situation 2, and situation 2 is about taping, and we are going to solve corrections of measurements. Okay, so using different formulas in taping, tape corrections. So let's read the problem. A 50-meter tape of standard length. So here, now let's stop every information that we read. We're going to label it already. Okay, so this will be your nominal length. Okay, so a 50-meter tape of standard length has a weight of 0.05. So therefore this is W, small w. Okay, with a cross-sectional area of 0.04. So this is our big A, or area, cross-sectional area. It has a modulus of elasticity of 2.10 times 10 raised to 6 kilogram per centimeter squared. So this will be your E. Okay. The tape is of standard length under a pull of 5 kilograms. So it's standard when it was pulled by 5 kilogram force, right? So when supported throughout its length and the temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. So therefore, this is our T1. Kasi, sabi niya dito, yung standard length daw ay naging standard siya nung may application ng force na equivalent to 5 kilogram at yung temperature ng time na yon is 20 degrees Celsius. Now, this tape was used to measure a distance between A and B. Ginamit itong tape na to para sukatin ang isang point, no, going to another point, which is A and B. And ang sukat na yon and was recorded to be 458.65. So this is our measured length, or we call it as ML. Okay, not Mobile Legend, its measured length. So it was recorded to be 458.65 long. At the time of measurement, the pull applied was 8.5. So nung habang sinusukat yung dalawang point na yun, ang ang pull na inapply nila is 8.5. So therefore this is P sub 2. Okay? With the tape supported only at its endpoint. So pag sinabi kasi supported throughout the length, ang ibig sabihin nun, nakalatag yung tape mo sa ground. No, that is how you describe that the tape is supported throughout its length. Ibig sabihin nakalatag yung tape mo sa ground. But when you say that the tape is supported only at its end, ibig sabihin kung 50 meters ang length ng tape mo, nakasupport lang siya sa 0 at saka sa 50, no? So that is you need to understand that. Okay? So with the tape supported only at its end points. No, later I'm going to demonstrate how it is. And then the temperature observed was 18 degrees Celsius. So this is our T sub 2. Now, assuming coefficient of linear expansion of tape is 0.00000116 meter per degree Celsius. So this is your K value. Okay. Now, what is the correction due to the applied pull of 8.5 kilogram? So we are going to solve this uh, number 4. All right. So we are being asked to compute the C sub P, or the pull correction. Now, As I have mentioned before when I was discussing this, you can actually consider the whole length, the measured length, or you can also consider each nominal length. No, now if you're going to consider the nominal length, you have to compute this way. So let's say, all right, so I'm in solution one, okay? So method one, okay. So let's try two different methods. So method one, you use the same formula, of course, wherein C sub P, it's a small p because you're just going to consider the 50-meter tape is equals to P sub 2 minus P sub 1, of course, multiplied by the nominal length, and then divided by the uh, cross-sectional area times the modulus of elasticity. Okay, now C sub P, just substitute value. Where is our P? Okay, this is 8.5 minus P sub 1. This is our P sub 1, which is 5, times the nominal length, which is 50, and then the all divided by the cross-sectional area, which is 0.04, okay, multiplied by the modulus of elasticity. So you can actually, kung wala naman tayong problema sa units, no, you just have to do like this. Okay. Now, C sub P here, small, okay, is equal to, so this is equal to 0.0028 20833. This is a repeating number. Okay. So this is your correction due to pull pero per nominal length. Now we need the whole stretch. Okay? So from point A to point B. So what you need to do is to get the number of 50-meter length in the whole stretch of the line A and B. So we get the total. Okay? So the total correction due to pull is equals to the measured length, which is 400, where's that, 58, or let's try to do the formula. So measured length divided by the nominal length times the C sub P, yung small, okay, because this is big one. So C sub P, correction due to pull, is equals to 458.65 divided by 50, and then multiply to uh, the 0.002083. That's repeating. So therefore, your total correction due to pull, all right, so that is 0.019, and it is positive. Okay, so it is positive. Okay, so it means the tape is too long. Okay, so this is our answer. So therefore, it is letter B. Okay, now let's try the method 2. So method 2 is very short and simple. Okay, so you just have to change. All right. So here, you change this to ML, not NL. We are going to use the whole stretch, the length of the whole stretch. I mean the whole, from point A to point B. So here, let's just use the space. So C sub P big one is equals to 8.5 minus 5 times, instead of writing the 50, you write this whole, which is 458.65 meters all over. So all over point zero 0.04 or 0.04 multiplied to the e, which is 2.10 times 10 raised to 6. And this is also the same as the answers that we got on our method 1. All right. So next we have number 5. Compute the correction due to the weight of the tape. Now, I told you earlier that your tape is supported at its endpoints. So if you have 458.65, you have to know how many times you stretch the 50-meter length. Okay, so that you will get the final, total correction due to sag, okay, or the weight of the tape. Now, let's say this is your tape. So first, let's try to see how many times are you going to pull the 50-meter tape. So let's try to see. 458.65. To know about that, you have to divide it by 50. And that is 9 times. The 10th time is 8.65 only. So you actually stretch 10 times. Pero yung full length, this is your full stretch, no? Full length is 9, okay? And meron kang excess na 8.65. 8.65. So, bale 10, no? Hila. All right, so let's try to see this. Your tape was stretched 9 times, full length, no? Now, these are all 50 meters. And the last one is 8.65 only. So that is 8.65 liters. So yung total niya is 458.65. Now, we are going to compute the sag correction per nominal length. Okay? So we will be computing that per nominal length. Let's delete this, or we'll just move here. Okay, let me do here. Okay, so what is the formula for our sag correction? So the formula is C and then P. Okay, of course, you have to write the P sub 2, no? Yung P sub 2 kasi, yun yung time na nag-measure ka ng 458. You cannot use the P sub 1 kasi yung P sub 1, yun yung pull niya nung time na ini-standardize ang tape. Now, this is our formula. So, we are going to use it twice. So, una para sa 50 meter at ang pangalawa ay para sa 8.65. So, let's try. So, CS1, okay, that will be equal to, what is our weight? Our weight is 0.05. Okay, so 0.05. Tapos, square natin yan. Okay, by the way, this is cube, right? This is 3. Okay, and our nominal length is 50. So this is 50 cube. And then all over 24 times yung P, which is 8.5, P sub 2, yeah, 8.5 raised to 2. Okay. So this is, if you're going to press your calculator, this will give you 0.18022. Okay. Now CS2 will be 0. The same lang siya, no? So here, you just change it to CS2 and of course this one, right? So this is 8.65. That is the excess. And the answer here is actually 0.00030 zeros, okay? 0.00093. All right. So we can get our total sag correction. Okay. So let's compute for the total sag correction. All right. So the total sag correction will be CS total. Okay. So the total will be CS1. Imo-multiply mo siya by 9. Kasi 9 times mo siya hinila eh. Plus mo yung CS2. Okay? All right. So CS total is equal to ano yun? 0.18022. So 0.18022 multiply mo siya by 9, okay? Plus 0.00093, and the CS total is equal to 1.623. Okay, you can just press your calculator. So 1.623 meters. So your answer is letter C. Compute the true length of the line due to the combined effects. Okay, so yung kukunin na natin ngayon, yung true length na ng ating line from A to B. Okay, assuming na, considering all the effects, no, in tension, sag, and temperature. Now, note that we already have the tension, we already have the sag, pero wala pa tayong temperature. So we will be solving temperature in this problem. So for the temperature correction, we have the formula. And by the way, we can directly use the total length of the line, A and B, right? Without considering the nominal length, pwede tayong just like in the pool correction. So we can say C sub big T, okay? Letter big big letter T. And then we have the K, and then T sub 2 minus T sub 1 times the measured length. No, we will be using the measured length here. Now, the total temperature correction will be 0.1234116. And then T sub 2 is, what's our T sub 2? It's 8.5. Oh, no, it's the pool. I think it's 18. Yeah, this is T sub 2. So 18 and then minus 20. And then multiplied by 458.65. All right, C sub T is simply equal to, okay, 0.01064, 0.01064, and that is too short. Why too short? Because it's negative. Okay? So, kahit hindi natin ilagay ang negative sign, basta meron tayong nakalagay na remarks na that this is too short, then it's acceptable. Okay. Now we're going to apply the correction of the tape AB, or the total length. So we have T and L, big L, wherein the measured length, okay, plus, of course, because pull, correction due to pull is positive and is a measured, so we write positive for the correction due to pull, and then we always subtract the correction due to sag, and that's the total. Okay. And then, of course, since measured length we measure the length, okay, and our correction is too short in the temperature, so we subtract it. Just check your slams. Okay, so this is minus C sub T. So when your tape is too short, like we have in the temperature correction, so when it's too short and we measure it, we usually subtract it. Now, in the case of the pool, since it's positive, so it's the opposite, right? So when it's too long and you measured it, you instead of adding, instead of subtracting, you add it. Okay. So this is our guide. So TL, the total length, corrected length, no? Or the true length of the line is actually 457.035. But it's not there, no? Wala tayong choices dito. If you can see, there is no, meron tayong 457.09, ito, but we don't have this. So therefore, our answer is NOTC, not on the choices, or none of the choices. Okay, none of the choices. So this is our answer. Now, if I check your solution and then you come up with this kind of answer, right? And then you round off like the nearest one. Okay, maybe the nearest one here is this letter A. So I'm going to consider your solution. Okay. Now, NOTC, of course, is correct. If you rounded off NOTC and you did not come up with this kind of answer, so your answers are wrong. So it's not considered. You have to arrive at this answer in order to be considered. But if you rounded this off and then your solution is not correct, so it will be considered wrong. So I hope you understand this. All right. So for the next solution, I mean solution sets, I will post it in my next video. See you in my next video class.